million. A million. A million. A million. Hey. Shout out James Darko. A million. Track. A million. Hey. A million things in my head. A million dreams. Hey. A million schemes. Too much things in my head. Too much. Look. A million things in my head. A million things. A million things in my
Get him, James.
A million things.
Shit hard.
A million dreams, I'm prepared. A million schemes, I ain't scared to live these dreams in my head. A million things in my head. A million schemes, I ain't scared. A million things in my head. A million dreams, I'm prepared.
Yeah, that's called A Million by Lil James off that RNS project. Make sure you go get that, download that.
It's everywhere, huh?
I like the ad libs. He did a good job with the mixing too.
Oh yeah, he's really good at the mixing. Shout out to James.
Right.
He's a really good engineer. Really dope engineer. Anyway,
What's
another
good?
episode. It's
Welcome
cracking.
back, everybody. The
So
table's
the-
looking a little bit more full today.
Full.
I missed 2 weeks, dude.
I
Fuck.
know, where you
I've been gone for a
A
while.
lot of dicks on the
I
table.
was
Fuck.
tired and I was scared and I had to go to church.
Hey, being
Oh.
2 weeks
Stinks in
late on
here,
your
bro.
period is crazy, bro.
right? Gotta get right with the Lord.
I had to get right with the Lord, dude. I always take Eric's advice very serious. That's why.
What's my advice?
He said go to church.
Oh,
You remember that?
why were you scared?
When that Ice Cube?
What were you scared about?
The COVID fool?
Oh yeah, huh? You still scared?
No, no more.
Not anymore. Okay. ¿Te bendición?
Nana
La
more, fool.
bendición de Dios.
Bendición?
Nana
Okay.
more, fool.
Not anymore.
Shit, so what's up with y'all? What y'all been up to?
They gave him holy water. It was bleach. Tomalo, tomalo.
Is that what you had on your shirt?
What's everyone been up to though?
Shit.
Chilling,
Just chilling.
chilling.
Chilling, I guess.
Everybody's
Summer.
always just chilling, bro.
For reals.
Yeah.
You,
I'm tired of these
Enjoying
fireworks, so
life.
I'm gonna start off with that, bro.
You tired of
Why?
what?
These, cause why is everybody blowing off all these fireworks, like making bombs and
God, You
shit?
sound like these.
Bro,
old
I-
What do you mean?
Oh,
What do you mean?
man,
What do you
yeah.
mean?
Huh?
What do you mean blowing up these?
I guess
phones?
I just have too many teenagers on like my block. And they're
No,
just-
But is it
It
like
happens
mortars,
around that,
like
too.
sky,
I don't know, I
or is it
just-
just boom?
I hear both.
Both.
Yeah.
You were a teenager once, bro.
Yeah, but I didn't have that shit.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Fireworks is, you know what I mean? That's,
I didn't have
that's
that
like out of my
stuff.
Hey, bro,
that shit.
on my
I
block,
remember
they be
getting
doing it
the-
like the worst hours. Somebody like popped like one of the huge ones like at like 4 a.m. one day. I was still up because I was doing some shit on the computer and I was like,
Fuck,
what
what
the
are you
heck?
doing? You were watching porn.
yeah.
You were watching porn at 4 in the morning,
You know what I
nigga.
mean? A new anime came out. It just dropped.
It was that new shit from Japan, bro. I had to watch that.
Oh, okay.
Technical shit.
I feel it. You have to be up when they're up.
That's last. Nah, but I'm
you really
biased.
bothered by the fireworks? They be cracking like that, like
Nah, I remember, what were those called that like you light it up and it just fucking whistles?
the whistlers.
That's what it was called?
I don't know.
But y'all know what I'm talking about,
I
right?
think that.
Is it the bottle
I
rocket? Like,
remember No, it
Yeah,
just...
they just spin it. They
No, it didn't spin. It was just long and it just
just,
whistled.
oh, just the whistle.
Is
They
it-
don't
is
have
it-
those no more though.
I know,
Talking about Piccolo
Pete's?
Pete's?
Because that's
That-
what
they don't make bombs
that
out
was
of those.
that, yeah,
Yeah,
that's what I'm
Piccolo
saying. That's
Pete's.
what I remember making bombs out of.
Oh,
Yeah,
see, no,
son.
like now he
Smash those.
remembers.
now you know.
Now he remembers, right?
Yeah,
But he didn't
yeah.
have any of that stuff.
Yeah,
earlier.
but I wasn't doing it like...
That's
I
a
wasn't
bomb,
doing
nigga.
it
What you
around
mean?
June.
But well, I don't know.
What, 4th of
Nah,
July?
That's why I'm
When
biased
July
because I'm
came
like,
through, then
I
like,
don't
okay,
know.
let's
Around
go.
the 4th of July, they was always blowing shit up.
I'm gonna throw it
I
in
mean,
the
out in
sewer.
Seaside, they're still blowing shit up all around the year. You
Y'all
know?
ever threw it in the
I always
sewer
hear
Yeah,
shit.
just to make
like
the...
you always hear like a random ass
Yeah,
firework, like,
so one of the-
like in October or something.
Yeah, some weird ass
Right.
shit. Somebody got some fireworks left over and they're like,
fucking-
fuck it,
It's
I never blew
Halloween,
it
bro.
up.
Come
It's
on.
fucking 3 p.m. and shit. Like, huh?
That's what I'm saying.
What's going on?
That's
Y'all
a
seen-
mixture of boredom and drunkenness, bro.
Y'all seen where was it? I think it was like out in LA. They're protesting. Some dude was trying to light a firework. They threw it back in the homie's car.
Oh, I saw that. Yeah.
Bro. Do y'all notice the people in the back seat?
Yeah.
I was dying, bro.
Because the person in the passenger got out. But I think,
the chick got out.
yeah. You know what happened? That's child locks in the back seat.
I was dying, bro. They're trying to get out. He just
Yep.
saw him embracing. He said, "Fuck."
That's child locks.
And then
in
the car
back
started
seat,
going
bro.
back. I was, bro.
That shit was crazy. That
hilarious.
shit was crazy.
I love seeing shit like that.
For real.
where, like they get instant karma. Like they try to fuck around and then the shit
They just throw it in there.
Yeah, it
Gone.
goes right back to them.
Yeah.
I love that shit.
Yeah. Well, hopefully they don't ban it in Seaside. I know they the news were saying they might ban them.
What, fireworks?
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Just
they're
in
still
general.
gonna pop
Just in
them off.
general. I know, but
Well, they're already banned in Monterey. So.
they're
Yeah.
banned in Monterey. I don't think Carmel has them.
Either way, all the fireworks
Pacific
that
Grove
everybody
don't have
has, they're
them.
banned.
But either
So,
way,
Only
yeah.
It don't
Salinas and
matter.
Seaside got
Yeah, because
them.
they only sell the wax stuff these days, huh? Like the little like.
I
Fountains.
mean, fine.
Unless you want to take a little drive to Vegas, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hit that one lonely ass street where they got all the good shit.
Yeah.
For the
Just
low.
hit up your
For the
hit up your
low.
cousins and TJ, bro. Just be like, hey, I need the good
I
stuff.
don't got
That's too
cousins in
far.
TJ.
Just go to fucking,
You never know.
He's in Salvadorian.
No, but like maybe trying to cross over here and they just in TJ.
Eric, te
I don't
traje los
know.
cohetes que me pediste.
I don't know.
Te llamas Eric, right? Yeah. Soy tu primo.
Soy de primo, eh.
Vete a la verga.
Yeah, I've also peeped the. It's not a topic, so I just want to bring it up real quick. The Freddie Gibbs and academics little Twitter beef that just happened
Bro, that
yesterday.
shit's hilarious.
Can you explain it? Because
Gibbs
I didn't
is
know about
going
it till
in.
right now. I saw the post
Yeah.
where it's 6ix9ine and him, like, it was supposed to be his bitch, but they had
Yeah,
this picture.
yeah.
But
That shit was hilarious,
I didn't think nothing of it.
To be honest, I don't know the root of the problem, but I
That's
just
what I'm
know
trying to
like
say.
academics was talking shit about Gibbs, talking about he's.
Well,
he's
it
not-
started with, I believe it started with Gibbs trolling.
Yeah.
Gibbs was trolling.
Yeah, yeah,
And
the
Gibbs was
cracking
saying,
jokes.
yeah, Gibbs was saying like, hey, these two be fucking each other.
Yeah.
Like they kicking it like that, like they right here
Yeah, they,
hugging up on each other. They
Yeah, like they
fucking each
fuck.
other. Yeah, these two snitches fucking each other.
yeah.
You
Yeah.
know when academics gets on that Hennessy, bro.
Yeah, then
he
Ack
gets
was on the
Twitch
Henny
Live.
and on his live, and he was talking
In his
shit.
basement.
Yeah.
No, he fucked up. He started speaking on his kids, started speaking
real.
on his kids, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
His
bro.
son, his
Mention
daughter,
his-
mention
Yeah,
that
he
shit.
said he'll son him. Oh boy, you fucked up.
Yeah, academics. I don't know what got into him talking that crazy. But
Yes to the
Hey,
G.
It might
about
be
to come
true. That's
through, bro.
why. It hit him in the heart.
Yeah.
man, listen,
And then, hey,
academics is
you
not about
saw
that.
you saw him go off on Ben Baller.
Yeah.
What did he say about Ben Baller?
I guess that he was saying that he was selling fake jewelry off, like he said, hip hop African Americans.
Which what the fuck does that mean?
I don't know. I guess he said he was scamming them, this and that.
Overcharging,
but
overcharging for jewelry and shit.
I don't know.
Well, that
Maybe
fool,
it's
that
like-
fool's already prestigious as it is. He only sells
Yeah.
to like jewelry to like the top, right?
Yeah, and if it feels like overcharging to him, but not the person that's buying it, then what the fuck you talking about?
What do you mean? No, I mean he wasn't
I don't know if you
overcharging.
want to
Ack.
Google
He was
Freddie
charging
Gibbs
his
and
other
academics Twitter beef. Maybe you might see some.
That shit
So
was
did this start in
hilarious.
Twitter
Hey,
or
but-
was it more like a
Bro,
live
Gibbs already
thing and then-
is coming out with merch.
I don't know.
You
what,
saw that shit?
Where it popped out. but it
Yeah,
started
he's
like
coming
a
out with
Twitter
a
beef.
shirt with Ack's
He started
face,
playing.
and then it says,
So is
in
that
the
like
back,
the new
academics,
thing?
the police.
Yeah, well,
Like
it's-
everybody,
Oh,
because
yeah.
I don't have a Twitter, but everybody apparently
Shit.
posts everything on Twitter.
Yeah,
like if
like,
you have
that's where
beef,
the-
you're posting it on Twitter.
Yeah, like that's where people have their fucking exchanges on Twitter, like live in the public. Everybody can see it. Everybody's liking it. Everyone's retweeting it, and they're chipping in their 2 cents.
But it's basically just words on Twitter, right?
Yeah, just
Mainly.
just posts. Yeah,
Mainly.
I
Yeah.
stay off Twitter, bro.
Yeah.
It seems like a evil, dark place that I don't want to be a part
as,
of,
as you
man.
can see, there's some tweet right there, like
Look, he
academics
came
is
out
going
with
off.
merch.
He's going off on the tweet, and then Freddie Gibbs just replies something simple and funny, like "Bitch, you built like a
Teletubby.
Yeah, like out of all
And
that,
then academics will go off.
Yeah.
yeah, and then
You a
Freddie
little
Gibbs-
nigga.
Yeah. So this little exchange is just entertainment, bro. It's fucking funny. Fucking Freddie Gibbs has been capitalizing off of it, making merch.
Bro, I'm about to buy one.
It was real quick on that.
Yeah. he was
Hell
real quick
yeah.
on that. I was like, damn.
That means he was ready, bro. He already had the idea before he even did it. He's like,
Bro,
You
imagine
really gonna buy one?
most likely, bro.
Bro, I would never wear academics face on me, bro.
Even if
Look
it's
at
over
that.
a Teletubby.
Never.
what about the other one?
I would
Like-
never wear a Teletubby.
I can see why he
with
used a
academics
Teletubby.
face on it, bro. Like,
Yeah, 'cause he's like a short, chunky dude.
No, that's why I
He
can
was
see why
going in on him
In these photos, bro, Freddie Gibbs is one of the funniest guys ever.
on
and
Instagram,
so,
bro.
like you're just asking for it. And, you know what I mean? You start beefing with a dude who's that funny, who's really quick to come up with memes and shit.
For real.
You're asking for it, dude. Like,
He's quick to come up with memes as,
Yeah.
as quick as he is to call up the homies.
Yeah, so this was very entertaining. I don't know what this is gonna lead to, but yeah.
I mean,
I guess
I don't want to put it out there, but I kind of want to see someone put hands on academics.
For
Yeah,
real.
yeah.
But
I
you
want-
know,
I
but you
wanna
know,
see
straight.
Gibbs.
So
he's gonna
who
go-
is academics? Who
He's
is
just
it? Is
a-
he a rapper, a blogger?
He works-
He's a blogger.
Nah,
Comedian?
He's like
He's
the
a blogger.
TMZ for like the.
Nah, he
rappers,
started
bro.
on YouTube. He was making videos. He was talking about rappers, like, you know what I mean? Just
Chirac, man.
Criteria type of shit.
criteria like
Okay.
that. And then he just turned into a famous like speaker pretty much. He was just had his own show with Joe Budden. And
Yeah, Joe Budden left that show. I think it's
He
him.
hated him, bro. He hated
yeah,
him.
he would talk mad shit.
Yeah, on the show, man.
Exactly.
Man, shut the
Oh,
fuck
yeah,
up.
like Joe Budden would put him on check.
Yeah, real quick.
Times.
Remember when Joe was beefing with the Migos?
Oh, yeah.
X face.
Yeah, his face looking hella
He
scared.
was shitting, bro. He was shitting. That shit was
Yeah,
hilarious.
man. I don't think Academics is gonna have that same energy if he comes to face
Fuck
I mean,
no with Gibbs.
When,
Hell
when,
no.
when he went at the Migos, don't y'all feel like he overreacted though?
Joe.
Cool.
Yeah, Joe.
I don't.
Well, I
don't
mean,
know.
like Joe's the type of person. If he don't want to interview some type of person, he don't want to even talk to him. He won't.
I mean,
No matter
then,
if like
Joe
if
Budden
it's
then
his
that
job or
then
something.
that's irresponsible on their part. Still on Joe's part, I'm like, then what the fuck are you doing there? You should.
But it was
he
on a
shouldn't-
time limit. He was like, "We got to wrap this up. Let's wrap this up. All right, let's wrap this up though." And
Yeah, and Ack was right there,
Academic being
like,
such
trying
a
to-
dick rider. You know what I
yeah.
mean? Like,
Yeah.
True.
and then so he was like, "Man, fuck this shit. Like, I don't want to go ahead and."
seemed
I
like a
would do
dick
the
rider.
same shit, bro.
Yeah.
I was just like, whatever, man. It's
Because
over.
the Migos weren't excited at all. They weren't like even like.
I
we don't care.
mean, this
Yeah.
is more for like interview purposes. That's all it was.
But let me tell you this: if the Migos didn't react the way they did, if they were just like whatever, they would just cut that off and just edit it out, and there would never be a video because it obviously wasn't no drama. You know what I mean?
Right.
I hate
But
when the
because there
slow
was
mo
drama,
one is
they-
the
they-
best,
it went
bro.
viral.
The slow mo
The
one with the
slow-mo,
face,
yeah,
with all
with
the
the-
faces
with the
and all the
caption. The
reactions.
background music.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
gold, bro. That shit's hilarious.
You think Joe was ready to throw hands?
Yeah,
Joe's always ready to throw hands, bro. Joe's wild, bro.
I think he
Yeah,
was
that's
ready to get
crazy
his
line.
ass beat that day, but he would still throw hands.
Yeah.
3-on-1.
Yeah.
Because I mean, it's just
It's just
Nadeska.
Joe.
One of the
and
Migos
Academic.
would have been busted up a little bit.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
it would have been like rushed and security all
I'll
over
put
the
your
place.
face in the dirt. He always wanted to put someone's face like on the ground or in the dirt in the
In
sand.
the sewer, I'll
In
put
the
your face in the
sewer.
sewer. You just said that recently. Like, I'll put your face in the sewer.
face in the dirt. Know who I am.
You always
Yeah,
gotta
bro.
find somewhere lower. Than
Yeah, bro.
That fucking vein on his head. Popping out. That's how you know. That's how you know he's coming in. Oh shit. His beard is growing. He's yelling.
Yeah. The more stress
His
he
beard
gets.
goes Super Saiyan, it turns yellow, bro.
That golden beard.
Oh, someone's gonna make that a meme, bro.
Nah, the best meme right now is Jadakiss.
Oh man, Jadakiss was hilarious. That versus.
It's just like, how was he dancing?
I've done that though on some drunk
Yeah.
shit.
That's why it's hilarious, bro, because I know every drunk nigga has done that.
Yeah, bro.
Every drunk
Bro,
motherfucker has done
Jadakiss
that.
is one of the funniest dudes when he's drunk.
And
like,
for real. Hey, you could tell Fabulous was like, and you know, like you're faded and you're
Yeah.
thinking like about how faded you are, and you
Yeah.
just sit there.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, Fabulous was on that hype.
Yeah. Hey, but who do you think won?
Bro, personally, who got me going back and searching like their shit was Fab.
Was Fab?
Yeah.
Anybody else watch it here besides
I
YouTube?
watched little hints of it. I didn't.
I watched the whole thing, bro.
I didn't
It
catch
was
the
like
whole
almost
thing.
2 hours.
Anybody else here?
I didn't get
What
to
are we
watch
talking
it.
about?
Fabulous versus Jadakiss.
Do you know who they are?
Yeah.
Okay.
They
No,
verse by
you
verse.
don't? No, really?
No,
I don't know who Jadakiss is. I know who Fabulous is.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
well, Jadakiss
Fat
is another
Ballers.
rapper.
So
Another
was
New
it like
York
like live stream shit? Was
Yeah,
it the DJ shit
they're
again?
together.
Yeah.
They're
Yeah.
together. They each had their DJ, and they got
going
faded
song
to
to
the
song.
point where they ended up just spitting their bars on the mic.
Yeah,
Okay,
they're
that's
just
what I
rapping
seen the
over
mic
song.
Yeah. At first they were playing it, you know, okay, DJ, play this one. Then if they had a story behind it, they'll talk about it. But as they're sipping the Douce and getting faded, they just ended up just get up and start spitting the bars on the mic.
Just fucking.
Yeah, that shit was.
Entertainment.
That shit was. Wait, what?
Yeah, wait.
Because that's how it came out. That's the way
they
you
just
said
ended
it.
up just fucking.
Oh, my bad. Nah. Pause. They ended up just spitting on the mic. You feel me?
Yeah. No, I feel you, G.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was seeing Twitter. Like, a lot of people were. I mean, it was pretty even. Like, some people were getting the Fab, some people were getting the Jada.
It was even, bro.
Was it
like,
judged?
They both.
Nah. It's just people giving their opinion. On what they
Yeah,
think.
yeah, and then like they even said it wasn't even a battle. We're just
It was just a good-ass
appreciating.
time.
Yeah,
It's appreciating
Good vibes.
dope hip hop.
yeah, bro. But it hella slaps, man. Hella slaps for like 2 hours.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the dope
That shit
thing.
was dope.
Yeah, I went on Tidal and they already had the playlist of all their songs like
Mhm.
on a row. Like, so that was dope. I'm gonna catch up on that
Mm.
and listen to that shit.
That shit was hard, bro.
Yeah, probably
Yeah.
get put on a few songs.
Bro, if you could go back and find the video, Like,
Oh,
watch
yeah.
the whole thing, bro. That shit's hilarious. That
Both
shit's funny.
both of
wonder
them
if
have
we're the
dope
thing.
shoe collections too.
Yeah, they do. They
New
do.
Yorkers, they do things.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks. All right, so let's move forward.
Game
What-
on their kicks. That's for sure.
Yeah.
What's the first topic for the night?
Our first topic
You.
was given to us by one of our followers, former guest here too. He said, "Marriage. How is marriage benefiting both partners? Are prenups necessary?"
Well, no one's married in. Well, never mind.
Okay, so what does it mean, like,
Ricky.
beneficial how, though?
So how does it benefit you?
How does it benefit both partners?
Cause wait, no,
Yes.
you too. We got two married motherfuckers in this bitch.
Yeah, okay, so do you guys go into marriage looking at it like, oh, it's beneficial, or because I really love this person?
For me, it was love. It wasn't like, oh, I'm doing this.
For me, it was
like,
both.
Okay.
It was like love and business.
I guess love and business.
What did you benefit out of it?
Me? I don't know if I should say. I
No,
don't know
no,
if I
yeah,
should
you don't
say.
have to.
We know,
No, no,
we
no,
know,
Any-
we know.
Anyways, that was my benefit. If you know, that was
Yeah,
my
if
benefit.
you know, you know.
And then her benefit is like we just help each other financially. You know, like me, I make bread, help her out. She helps me out by being the woman of the house. You know, I ain't gotta cook; she cooks for me, and I'm grateful for that because I don't gotta ask her; she just does it. You know, so I guess that was my most benefit of it. You know,
I think in my case that wasn't, or in with me it wasn't the case because before we got married we were already like living together and like splitting everything. So it wasn't like getting married wasn't gonna make a difference if we were like already like paying everything together. You know, we were still like already
Remind us what age you got married at again?
21.
Shit, that's
How old are you?
Yeah, 21.
You're what? How old are you now?
I'm 28. So I've been married for 7 years.
There you go.
And prior to that, you guys were together for how long?
2 years, I think. About.
So like 9 years in total.
Yeah, 9 years
It's
total.
about to be a decade.
Yeah.
Time flies.
hey, shout out to you.
Congrats.
Shout out to you.
Ricky wants to be like you.
I
fool.
want to be like Jukebox, man. I've only been in it for 1 year.
Yeah.
And thankfully nothing's changed. But when you talk to older people, it's like you're still in the honeymoon state.
Okay.
And then like kind of pisses me off, kind of dude, like nothing's changed. If it was gonna change, it should have been like
Yeah.
right away. You
It's
know.
like a honeymoon. We ain't fucking.
No, but I mean, it's a good. I think beneficial. I think it's financial.
Yeah,
Instead of one, you just bringing one cake to the table. Now you have
Two
someone else bring
incomes.
another cake.
Yeah.
Two incomes. You know.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
regardless of what your goals is, either mutual or separate, then you have more money to make it happen.
You guys still haven't done taxes together.
Yeah, we did them this year.
Yeah?
And it fucked her over.
It fucked her?
Because it fucked her over. She didn't
Not
get
you?
Well, I didn't get shit at it regardless, but as far as like the stimulus check, all the government help, she didn't get it.
Yeah. Did you?
Which sucked. No, I didn't
No?
get shit.
No, because you got your own thing, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Yeah.
So, but I guess that's what it fucked over. But I think that's the only benefit I could think of it. More like, more income, I guess.
Well, from stories that I heard, because I'm not married, but just from stories that I heard where it might be beneficial, it might be people that are from another country that are illegal here, right? But they go ahead and marry somebody that's here just for like
Papers.
paperwork and all that shit. But the thing is, they got to be married for 2 years minimum, right? And they got to get questioned like the weirdest questions, like, oh,
The
does he
weirdest.
fart in his sleep, or like does he snore, or like what time does he usually go
Now
take a
they-
piss?
they-
Like real specific type of
They're
shit.
getting way harder with that because like for right now, like with my wife, I'm going through like immigration stuff and stuff like that. They get way harder with that stuff, bro. Like
They ask you how many outlets are in the fucking house,
yeah,
dude.
no, like
Yeah.
like not. And
They gotta make sure you're really,
yeah,
like-
because they know
Damn,
people.
did they ask how many hairs like you have in your ass or something too?
Yeah.
They might.
Because
Yeah.
in the past they used to like do that
They
all
ask
the
for the
time,
dick
like
length?
like they'd get away with doing stuff like that all the time. So they tighten like the restrictions like crazy. So now like
What's the color of the mole?
yeah, you gotta like have lived with them for. And I think they even moved it to 3 years, and then you gotta like know hella stuff about them. You gotta know like, and they ask you like everything like rapid fire. It's not like
Yeah.
oh, like you know like they give you like a minute. Like if you don't answer, it's like oh you know.
But that sucks because they only do that to those couples. They don't do it to.
I mean,
Well,
other couples
obviously
aren't going
because
through
it's-
immigration
Yeah,
status.
yeah.
shit.
Also, the thing is with those type of situations, obviously they go in it for the money, because it's obviously the family from the other country that's paying the actual citizen money for the whole situation, right? And the thing is, what happens, like, all right, we're going into it, and this is just strictly beneficial, and we're just gonna go ahead and act like we're married, right? But you're together for 2-3 years. You guys living together, doing everything together. You are gonna eventually fall in love with that person. It was
Or
to
have
be,
some problems with them and be like, yo,
yeah, it's either like
have a kid.
50-50 type of shit, you know?
Or have
Well,
a kid.
Well, have you guys,
Just
have
have
you
a
guys
kid.
seen a show? Fucking my girl put me on. what is it, 90 Days Fiance or some bullshit like that, where people bring.
I don't have a girlfriend, so I don't watch that.
I saw that in the past, right? They just randomly have two
You don't
people like
need
get
one.
together.
No. It's like
We'll watch it together.
they take people like they just met each other online and they come here and they pretty much get married for paperwork. But I guess they have like either 30 days or 90 days to like get to know that person, and then pretty much you have 90 days to decide whether you want to get married or not, or like 30 days to get married or not.
I seen the show.
I don't know what it's called, but yeah.
Yeah,
90
day.
yeah, no.
Is it 90 Day?
Yeah, you're right.
How do you
So-
know? You don't know what it's called, but you just said you watched it with your girl.
Well,
Oh,
because
that's
he
a shit.
watches it, but he don't read.
I don't.
Oh, you're just on your phone sitting there with her.
I guess in a way, yeah.
Okay,
But
I
isn't
do
that
that.
like?
I do that.
Don't you gotta kind of not meet the person first? Don't you not know who the person
They
is?
have a conversation.
There's
through-
some.
It's
there's
just
some
social
families
media
and some
type of
cultures
shit.
that do that shit. Like
Social
you don't know
media
who
type
the
of
fuck
shit, you
they're
know?
gonna marry.
Because in the past they had another show, like even like
parents
Catfish.
arrangements and some
years
shit, you
before
know?
that, they had even another show that like it was. They would randomly have these two like people like just that want to like get married. Like it's like a show that they started doing where like two people that want to get married, but like they haven't had like luck with like finding people and shit. They would just get them together and like put them together like with random people, and they'd give them like 2 months to see if they like fall in love and like if they want to like make it work.
It's just like speed dating.
Yeah, it's weird. Like they've had a few shows like
on
that. So
TV.
they, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, speed dating. Like on the 40-year-old virgin. You just go from like you spend 5 minutes having a conversation with so and so on this table. If you really ain't
I
feeling
feel like
them, then move on
those
to
are
the
kind of
next.
difficult though, because like even if like it worked, like you know, like in those few months you're like, oh, let's get married, like I enjoy you and stuff. They haven't been with each other like long enough to know like
I
oh
enjoy
like
you.
they haven't been with each other like long enough to like actually have like been around each other to where they annoy each other to where like they know everything about the other person, and
1,000.
then
Yeah.
those are the kind of marriages where like 5 years down the road they're like, oh, you know, like this isn't working out, like deuces, you know.
Time will test everything.
1,000.
Yes.
So is prenups necessary?
Ooh, see,
I'd
that's
say
It depends on the
if-
person.
If it's like so quick, I guess yes. But if you're like broke and ain't got shit, then what's the point of a prenup?
Yeah.
thing. But what if you end up getting rich
Well, then
in the marriage? So you're
that's the question. I think if you have money, yes.
But you got to think about it also in this. Well, I guess that also depends
Let's
on how
let's
much.
put it in this way. Let's put it this way.
Like I said,
You
depending on the person.
you got Dr. Dre money.
But I think
Exactly.
it also depends on how like.
No, hold on. You got Dre type of money. Would you want a prenup or not?
yeah.
Well, that's what I was gonna go with. It depends on how like cool you are with her, like prior,
Exactly.
or like how much you care about her. Because if like you got
Well,
like
shit,
married,
that
but like you weren't that cool with her, then you might want it because you're like, oh, you know, like damn, like you know, I
Well,
got
he
rich.
was married
But
with
if
his
she
wife
was-
for like how long?
but if
they're getting divorced.
But if she was with you from like
What, it don't
the.
matter.
He don't got
But like
prenup.
if she was with you from like a gutter when you had nothing and she was always having your back, then it's like, you know, now that I'm rich, she deserves to have that money too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's one of those things like if she was down with you before the money and then you guys got rich with the money, like then I mean that's fine. But if she meets you and you're already rich, then you don't know if she's really liking
yeah,
you
yeah,
for that
yeah.
or if she's trying to find some beneficial like financial beneficials to the whole shit. But I
Yeah.
mean, who knows? It's really
So it
depends on
depends
everybody.
on the
right?
person. Yeah. So I would say if you have money, yes. If not, then what's the point of it? You can't take my dog.
You gonna take half my dog?
You gonna take out my dog? I get bitches.
You gonna take the dog and leave the kids? That's crazy.
All right, so let's move forward. What's the second topic?
All right, this is a weird topic.
Did we even answer that question?
This is gonna.
As far as like if they
This-
need a prenup.
I
Yeah.
don't know who asked this. It must have been a guest. So
Yeah.
it's pussy smells ? And
What?
the difference between a hoe and a real ass.
Okay, I wanna
Hey,
know who
what?
asked this because this is some weird.
No, we're not gonna put nobody on blast. We're not gonna
keep,
put nobody
yeah,
on
we
blast.
keep names anonymous.
What you mean?
But what do you mean by pussy smells?
Yeah.
That's just that's
That was
what
the
board says,
question.
bro.
The
That's
question
it?
You
was
gotta follow what the board
Maybe they
says.
want to know what type of smells like
Maybe a
pussy
scent, I guess.
can be. Yeah, like what kind of
Well,
scent.
because
It's like Baskin Robbins, bro. What you mean? 31 different flavors.
What's
huh?
that one bitch that's selling the pussy scent?
Exactly.
What's that one
Hey, you
bitch that's
smell
selling
like
the pussy scent,
avocado
like, as- and the
sometimes.
perfume and shit?
This is Lysol, bitch.
Apricot.
Ronnie, you know what I'm talking about?
Wait, what'd you say?
The bitch that's smelling her perfume and
Erica
pussy
Erica
scent?
Badu.
Oh, okay,
Badusi.
Badusi?
I think that's what it's called. Yeah, her
So,
incense.
so it's kind of like her womanscape type of thing for like women. Like
Apparently,
that
it's an
is-
incense that smells like her vagina, but obviously, like
Oh,
it's
shit.
not
Oh.
really her
It's just-
vagina
it's
smell,
just-
but it's just like a
just branding.
womanly
Believed
type of
to
smell.
be
yeah.
hers. Yeah.
It's fishy.
Yeah.
Yeah, something's fishy here.
So we don't understand the first question. What was the,
Yeah,
the
what
thing?
do you mean by pussy smell? Who wrote this down and who read the question?
No names. No names.
Well, it depends, bro. Does
So
she
let's
wash
just-
it or not?
Okay, let's just take it. Does it have a scent?
course
Whether
it does.
clean or
Yes.
dirty, it has a scent.
It has a smell no matter what.
Okay.
There's
let's move-
smells.
What was the
Okay,
next
so it
thing
says
they
difference
asked?
between a hoe and a real ass bitch. So I think obviously, yeah, a hoe's pussy is gonna smell.
Yeah.
But I
Real
fuck
ass
with some
bitch.
hoes whose pussy don't smell.
True.
I think it's supposed to be two separate questions. One of
Yeah.
them says "pussy smells?"
Right.
question
That's
mark,
one.
right?
Yes.
So
pussy does smell.
It,
Yeah.
it does, yeah, but not all of it.
Everything.
It's
But
not
not
supposed
bad.
to.
Body
be.
smell.
Okay, let's say it's scent.
Every single body
smells.
smells.
Smell I think is a strong word. Like if it's really like stinky.
Yeah, if it stinks.
I would
but-
say it has a scent.
Where are we
If it, let's assume it's
natural-
clean.
natural
Let's assume
odor.
it's clean. It has a scent. Yes, it has a scent.
Yeah. You work out, you smell, it's natural. It's natural if you smell after
No,
a
yeah,
workout.
if you've been walking 8 hours and,
You
and,
smell
and you work an 8-hour
natural.
shift in your leggings, yeah, for sure. Like,
It's natural.
it's not like a crazy smell, you
Yeah.
know what I mean? But it ain't gonna
Word.
be like fresh out the shower.
Yeah.
But
Word.
if it's like some weird fishy shit, no, go ahead and get that checked out. 'Cause
Word.
That's
Yeah,
probably
like
yeast.
if it doesn't go away
Yes.
or something, then
That's
yeah.
probably yeast.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So what was the following question they asked?
The difference between a hoe and a real ass bitch. I don't feel comfortable.
You don't call female.
That's the way the question got asked.
Well, I don't
man.
want to like say it like
I
that.
I
He-
think
he
to an
doesn't-
extent, every girl thinks they're a real ass bitch.
In
Without
other
being-
words, the difference between a ratchet and a real woman.
Okay.
Basically.
I guess there's different categories in my opinion. Like there's the girls that hoe, and they're bosses.
Yeah, that's
You know,
all-
and
yeah,
there's
like,
the
to me,
one,
that's
and
the
there's
only hoe
girls that
there is.
are don't hoe, but they're bosses. You know, and then there's the ratchets and the ones that just hoe just to hoe.
To me, the only way someone's a hoe if they have a pimp. You gotta have a pimp to be a hoe.
But that's
because
technically
if you're single and
prostitution,
you're doing
though,
what you want to do, then you're single doing what you want to do.
No, but
I don't know that
I met women. I'm in the hotel industry, so I met women that hoe on their
Prostitute
own.
themselves, yeah.
Yeah, but with no pimp because they ain't got like share their bread. They just do it. It's like I'm about to see 3 clients today. I'm gonna make $1,000 today, and it's all for me. Type of shit. So you see them posting like $1,000 bottles. They're enjoying life. You know, that's what I mean. Like there's different. There's
Yeah,
difference.
that kind of falls into the OnlyFans thing. Are they
I think lightweight, but
Nah.
OnlyFans
Nah.
OnlyFans they're not meeting up with people.
Yeah.
You know, OnlyFans is kind of you got your man and you guys post videos and shit like that, or you just post naked pictures of yourself or playing with yourself, shit like that. You know.
Yeah.
Definition of a hoe is to be fucking for money, right? For like
Yeah.
cash exchange, right? Yeah. Prostitute, hoe. I think that's where a hoe came from, right?
No,
I'm assuming, or is hoe just a different thing? Because a slut is just a bitch that want, or like a dude
Right,
that
right.
want to go ahead and just, let's not be misogynistic over here.
Yeah.
A bitch or a
Yeah.
dude that want, a female or a dude that want to just go ahead and just fuck around with whoever. You know what I mean?
I don't know. I feel like nowadays in modern terminology, I feel like hoe can be misconstrued and still be used as slut,
Yeah,
I
for
think-
and vice versa.
Yeah.
I think we're forward thinkers so much that it's like it's getting to the point where like if a girl wants to go fuck, it's getting to the point where some people might think it's okay for her to go out and fuck, just like we go out and go fuck, and no one really cares about guys going out and fucking, you know?
Yeah.
The double standard.
Yeah. So I'd say it's a hard question to ask.
Especially with a room just full of men.
With
we
just
ain't got
men.
No, yeah, we ain't got no.
We
women.
should bring back another gender debate.
Yeah, for sure.
It's about time.
We'll put it on the bulletin board. You know what I mean? And we'll come back to it with
We're gonna come back to
actual
it.
females to give the female perspective, because this is just like
Yeah.
there's a lot of dudes over here.
Yeah.
There's a lot of dicks and vixen here.
So, well, other topic is Vanessa Guillen missing.
Oh,
Guillen?
Yeah,
Guillen, my bad.
yeah, Vanessa Guillen. Yeah,
Is that soldier
Yeah.
girl?
yeah. She was missing in Fort.
She's 20
I
years
think it's
old,
Fort. I forgot the name of but it's
It was in Texas, right?
Fort,
Fort
said
Fort
Fort
Ward something.
yeah, sounds some
Fort
shit like that.
North, some shit like that.
Yeah, but yeah, she's been
It's
missing
in Texas, man.
She's
It's
been
a
missing,
base
I
in
think, for a few
Texas.
months now. Yeah, since April 22nd, and they're saying it's like some shady happened with it because
It probably did. A lot of people don't realize like a lot of women in the army get raped,
Yeah,
like by like upper officers and shit like that.
I've heard that. Yeah.
You know, and it's like, and the army does like scandalous shit. And some people, I think even in some bunkers, they have like women and men. Well, they have a building where they bunk, and it's like it's mixed. So regardless, at the end of the day, there's some type of harassment towards women. I think in the army.
And
Yeah,
they said that
pretty sure.
what had happened is, I guess she had told her mom that she was being harassed by one
Right.
of her superiors, like a sergeant. Yeah.
And she didn't want to report it. She said,
Yeah.
I'll handle it on my own,
Yeah,
right?
she's just like, yeah, I'll take care of it. Don't worry about it. And then she goes missing, and so now everybody's like speculating, like, oh, something happened. But the weird thing is, and what me and my wife were talking about earlier, is that they found some remains, which is what this news article says. But it turns out that because they originally found some remains, and they turned out not to be her, but they were the remains of another soldier.
Okay, female?
I don't know if it was female or male. I didn't read that, but it's weird because it was all like.
It was on the base? Or?
Yeah, it's around the base, and then on top of that, I think like they've had a lot of like complaints and other things. Like that base has been like under a lot of scrutiny lately. Like they got the feds involved, and they got people like checking in and stuff.
Okay.
Like I'm thinking that they got like something going on there. Apparently, my wife told me that they also there was a sergeant that recently got like. I don't know if he was arrested or if like they charged him or what happened, but he was like human trafficking, and he was like around that area too. So like a lot of like weird stuff is going out of there.
I know there's another. I seen a report today that said that about I think 22 soldiers, they got caught for having like prostitution rig or some shit like that, like in Texas.
Wow.
And this was I
Yeah,
read
so
that shit today.
with everything going on, and then like on the fact that like that wasn't her but somebody else, and then they found some other remains now that they're like going through.
Yeah.
I'm thinking like there's something going on. Like there might be some conspiracy there. Like they're trying to hide like what they're doing out there, stuff like that.
I
You know,
feel like every branch of the military is probably guilty of some fucking corrupted shit.
A majority of them. Let's not say everyone, but,
Everything,
a
but
majority
majority.
might be.
Majority.
Yeah.
Like, what
Semper
do you think
Fi.
they say?
I have no idea. I don't even know like
Very
army shit
small
like that,
percentage.
so-
Well, I mean, if you think about it,
Probably
everybody that
individual
joins
officers.
gets shipped to
Yeah.
North Carolina out there or in Texas. That's like what their main headquarters. Everybody that goes to boot camp that I know from this area gets shipped to either North or South Carolina out there.
yeah.
So you don't know what exactly is going on over there, when they're breaking people down.
I think it
But-
depends because the Marines go to San Diego. That's where like
I
their
guess,
main, yeah.
well, Marines, I don't know. I said Army,
Yeah.
But either way, there's no way a soldier can go missing with no trail, because you would assume they keep track of every soldier there because they're supposed to run a tight shift and shit like that,
Mm-hmm.
No, but they also got rid of her belongings too, right? They
Yeah.
couldn't find her phone. They couldn't find shit after,
Yeah.
right? So like, how do you go missing in an army base is just the craziest part, you know?
Yeah.
Where they got all your information, every fucking.
And I'm pretty sure they have cameras
And there's
everywhere.
security. You
Right.
can't just
Social
leave.
security.
You got to go through someone at the gate. I'm
And
assuming.
everybody's on the same schedule.
Right.
It's one of those things where the only way it would happen is if it's somebody that's a higher up, because they got to have the
If it
power to
was
be able to do this
inside
kind-
job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was just like there's someone there to go ahead and just fucking shit up. Like look at the they just caught the Golden State serial killer, bro.
Oh yeah.
Well, they just charged him and convicted him.
Gave
with
him
this
life.
shit.
He
But
played it
Who was he?
He was a ex-cop and he was raping
He was raping and killing hella
like
people
underage girls
around the
mainly.
Snap.
80s and 90s.
Around the 80s and 90s. What he
Like
would do
around the Bay
is
Area.
pretty much, as a police officer, he would go ahead and target people. And let's say if you was a couple, right? What he would do is he would go ahead and put plates. If you're the male, he would go ahead and point a gun at you, make you lay face down on the floor, put plates on the back of your back, right? And then he says, keep them there. If they fall, I'm gonna murder you and your girl. And while the dude was just sitting there like with the plates balanced on his back, his girl was getting raped at the same time. And so I think he was convicted of 15 rapes or
Shit's
15.
crazy,
I don't know if it's 15 rapes or 15 murders, but
That's got to be more than life then, right? It's like a few
He
life
got a-
sentences.
he got double life sentence and he pleaded guilty to all of it just so he wouldn't get the murder, the death sentence, the death penalty. But look, he's damn near 70, 80 years old, and
Do you think
he already lived his life, bro.
Yep.
You think he'll get killed in the pen?
Yeah. It depends
Either
on
that,
what treatment they give him, but more than
Right.
likely, they put him on in GP, then yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
He's done for.
He's not gonna be in GP though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, yeah.
That's crazy.
So obviously,
They're gonna
Fucking
treat him right.
solitary.
yeah, and he's just gonna die there.
Yep.
Well, I hope they find this girl, man, just to give the family peace of mind. Everybody probably
Bro.
assuming that she's dead, but at least to give the family peace of
And it's sad
mind.
because she's young. She was only 20. So
20,
you have to
bro.
be 18 to join the military. So, she was only in it for 2 years. It's one of those things that's
Dude's probably
How old is
almost.
20.
Really?
Yeah, it's sad, bro.
Yeah, and the thing about it, people go there to get a better life, to give a better life to their families. And,
Yeah.
And then this shit happens, like, Come on, like.
I mean, yeah. Can you imagine? Like a lot of the people that join the military, like aside from like the better life thing, is because they want to serve their country, you know, or they want to like do what they think is right. But then something like this happens. It's like, what does your country do for you? You know, like what you do for them, like, and then they return it by doing something like this. You know.
Like imagine this your child, and then telling you we can't find nothing, their belongings, nothing.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck? What the fuck?
Yeah,
You mean? Like,
and the thing is, you're going up against the motherfucking government that
Yeah.
really, it's a battle that you're pretty much gonna
oh,
lose,
hey,
bro.
sorry, but you can't do nothing to us. Can't sue us. We, you know, you can't lock us up. Can't do nothing to us. But sorry.
You know how many arguments I got into with the DMV? Imagine the fucking army, bro. Come on, bro.
Fucking DMV, bro. They're the worst. They don't give a fuck about you, dude.
That's why I got AAA, bro, because I could just do my DMV stuff there.
I've dealt with some different situations. So.
All right, so hopefully they find her. Prayers to the family.
Yeah.
And let's see, what's the next topic?
And rest in peace, bro.
Yeah,
Rest in peace. Well, we don't know yet.
I mean,
We don't
No,
officially
we don't know
Yeah.
officially, but you
Yeah,
know.
but hopefully they find her.
Alright, well, some rumors speculating. Supposedly Barry Bonds might come out of retirement. I have no idea how old he is.
Who's that?
San Francisco Giants player.
He retired
Oh.
winning like.
He's also
why
the,
is he gonna
middle
try to
school?
come out of
he also
retirement
broke,
during COVID?
he broke the
right?
home run record. Yeah, he broke the home run record in like the 80s, I think. Yeah.
But didn't they strip that all of them because?
Yeah, because he was. I don't know if they did. I haven't read about it, but I know that he got into some trouble because he was like, he was juicing. Yeah.
Baseball was better with the Royds, man.
But back in the days when
more
they,
exciting.
but back in the days,
More home runs, bro.
back in the days they used to like hit the ball out of the park like crazy, and
Yeah,
everybody was
now they
juicing. Yeah.
don't.
Now they barely be hitting it like past first base, bro.
And if you don't notice,
Yeah.
they made the parks a little bit smaller,
Yeah.
certain areas, so they can maybe hit the home run. But it's
Yeah.
still not as possible. It's like,
Do you think that's
back on the
cheating? Do
Royds.
you think that's cheating if they like try to fix up their?
It's cheating for the it's cheating for the league,
Yeah.
because the league is not allowing the game to be played.
Yeah, it's
Does anybody know if they raised the ounces on the ball?
Oh, the weight, huh?
The weight on the ball?
They changed it.
I don't know. Does anybody know if it's
I
changing
don't know.
I don't know either.
from
I
when they
don't watch
started to
baseball.
like this point and shit?
But I'm very sure they did. I mean, the game is like it's hundreds of years old, so you know, or not
Hundreds?
hundreds, but like decades. So you know,
Decades and things probably got changed throughout, like little changes here and there, which now makes a bigger impact. Like I'm pretty sure this year is way different than the first year it started.
yeah, the first year. I mean,
But
they were.
every year changed a little and a little and a little.
I mean, they were
That's what I
using
meant.
they're probably using like pure leather balls back then, like leather, and now it's probably like a composite mix of some
Yeah.
other, you know.
Right.
Yeah.
or using like hollow bats or wooden bats and now steel bats. You know,
nah, straight
different.
wood.
Do they use steel
Straight
bats?
I think they
Or do they
Yeah,
still
If they
use
was
want
all
to,
wood,
but
or
it's
has it-
if they want to, they can. But
Yeah,
I think
they
so, but
can't.
it's mainly wood.
Yeah, it's mainly wood in the
Major league.
MLB.
major leagues. Yeah, but
In-
they.
classy.
In Major League
But-
Baseball,
but-
they
but-
only use wood bats.
There you go.
They're not allowed to use steel.
No steel, no aluminum,
No
no,
aluminum,
BB
it's
core,
just
nothing.
aluminum.
No, just just wood
Aluminum was
bats.
us.
Just that.
It was
Just-
T-ball.
just-
It was T-ball.
Just
Street
them,
ball.
just them Louisville Sluggers, bro. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but what do you guys think? If he comes back, what's gonna happen? He's gonna play. He's gonna take a couple swings.
He's gonna suck.
Come
He's
back
gonna suck.
where,
He's gonna
though?
suck, bro.
He's gonna
I don't
shoot up.
think-
he's gonna suck the first 3 games, then he's gonna get pissed, juice up, and then he's gonna be hella good.
Yikes. Yeah, I remember when all that shit was going on about him using steroids and him going to court and all that shit. Like,
Well, it was a whole.
I'd
scandal.
laugh
They
more
also
if he
put
actually
A-Rod.
comes back and he's like one of the greatest players again. I'd laugh.
still
Look,
got
he
it.
retired
With
in
no juice.
2007, bro.
He's not.
That's
He wouldn't.
13 years
He
ago.
wouldn't be the oldest player in the major leagues though.
No, he wouldn't. But I mean, that's still like 13 years. Like no major league playing. Like I mean, I know we understand that. Like oh, Mike Tyson is coming back now. Now he's not gonna fight. Like
I know. It's like why are these like '80s people coming back?
There's
out of
still
retirement?
there's still some old people. I mean, Derek Jeter's still playing, right? And that was like.
Maybe they're
No,
running out of
Nah, he's not.
no, he's retired.
he's still fucking all the bitches though. Guaranteed.
I think he was playing like,
Fucking J-Lo.
just a few
No.
years ago, right?
No, that's A-Rod.
Oh, it's A-Rod. Oh, okay.
A-Rod.
He didn't retire.
Derek-
Yeah, exactly. He retired. Yeah.
A-Rod still playing?
Nah, A-Rod retired too, but he was another one caught up in the whole scandal. But now he's fucking J-Lo, so I mean, who cares,
Just
right?
chilling.
And he's like a fucking billionaire too. He's on Shark Tank now, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Making bank. Making
I
bank.
mean, if he were to come back, would it be like a in the major leagues, or would it be one of those things where like, all right, let's have like a little pickup game?
No,
that we're
major
gonna-
leagues. Major leagues.
Really?
Yes, major league.
What you think, DJ? You haven't said a word.
What? About what?
But all this.
About anything.
What you
Yeah.
think about Barry Bonds?
No, I don't. I mean, if he comes back, I don't think he's gonna be the same.
No.
Nope.
You think it's over for him?
I think it's
Just-
done data.
Just keep hanging the bat.
Yeah.
Because now you got a bunch
To be
of-
honest, yeah.
I think
mean,
that's how we all
I
feel.
mean, he was one of the
Pretty
greatest to do it,
Yeah.
but I just don't think it's gonna be the same.
What about
It's like
now?
Jordan when he tried to come back and play all old. He just wasn't
Yeah,
the same.
It's not the same.
When he was on the Wizards and shit, he wasn't
Mhm.
doing the fucking
Yeah.
bullshit.
Especially
ever-
since he's been retired already for that
What you got to
long.
say about that one?
Like, it's not like he was been retired for like a year or two. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean,
Jordan gang.
the way baseball works, he's definitely not going to be on any AAA team. He's not going to be in any major league. It depends on how he performs.
Is
You
he
know,
com-
only 13 years, all that. But like, to be honest, he's probably going to be playing in the minors.
Yeah, he's probably.
You
gonna
could
play the
follow his
minors.
career in like
He
the
hasn't
minor
played since
leagues.
Maybe like
2007.
overseas, right? Maybe
Yeah.
they pay him overseas or some shit.
Like maybe like there's so many baseball leagues that are like
He's
just
just
as
gonna be
valuable.
like an
know what-
advertisement.
You know
bro.
what country has a
He's just gonna be
huge
used for
baseball
that.
league, and it's also the pastime is Japan.
Getting the
Japan's got
views,
like a
attention,
huge
and all
baseball
that.
league out there, and they got a lot of
Pretty
players.
much.
I know that a lot of Japanese players come to play in the major leagues, so it could be the same thing. That they'll probably get some players out here to go out there.
Yeah, well, no, the people that don't make it into the NBA, you know what I mean? They end up going playing overseas in Japan, you know?
Yeah.
Make their money over there.
Regardless, he's gonna get paid. Whether he sucks or not, he's gonna get paid.
So if he gets a good chunk
It's
of
pretty
change,
much a
do you,
stunt.
do you think it's worth it for him to come back just for the pay?
yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
wouldn't
why
you go
not?
back? Even if you suck, wouldn't you go
Why
back
the
for a
fuck
million?
not?
Yeah, true.
To swing
To
a
swing?
baseball bat and hit a ball,
yeah.
run a couple bases, yeah, fuck it. What if it's
$1 million?
10
All
mil?
right.
That's
Even
what I
10 mil,
said.
you know what I mean? I don't think it would be a mil. It'd probably be like maybe 10. Because baseball contracts are huge, bro. If you
Yeah,
think about
right.
it.
Well, it depends on how long they have. I mean, if it's only one season, it'd be different. But if he's playing for a few seasons, then maybe he might get that.
Has there ever been an athlete who like came back from retirement and was like still good, still made a good impression, or even better impression?
Like
impression?
any athlete?
Jordan.
Yeah, I was about to say, I think only
Yeah,
Jordan.
he did.
Pacquiao,
Because
bro.
he did
Pacquiao.
two different. I think he did two
True.
different retirements, didn't he? He did the Jay-Z
Yeah.
thing, right?
Yeah.
Manny Pacquiao came back pretty good. I mean, he wasn't like as good as he was in his prime, but he was pretty
Jordan
good.
kind of came back and got a ring.
Huh?
Jordan came back, he
Yeah.
lost, and then he got a ring.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jay-Z.
Jay-Z.
It's not an athlete, but you know what I mean?
I'm just saying he retired and
he
then
was
came
pushing
back.
break stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
For real.
what he lost to Magic, right? To Orlando.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he lost
and
to
then
Magic.
that's when he just took it more serious. Well, that next season he took it serious and then came back.
What about Undertaker, bro? That fool retired like 3 times and he's won titles since.
That's another athlete.
That's
He gonna be
30
back in
years,
December, bro.
He's gonna be back.
Thank you, Taker, bro. That shit was wild.
Yeah, I think his last match was a good way to.
Yeah.
end it.
Yeah.
He's gonna come back.
He's gonna come back next week, bro. He's gonna be like,
Last
hey,
week already? It's just a big promo.
he's like, hey, by the.
Terrible.
I feel like there has been an athlete, but I can't think off the top of the head
But I know
Yeah.
there's one that's really.
that like retired and came back.
Hmm.
None. None come off top.
Shit, man.
Mayweather.
Off the bat, I can't think.
I
of
Just
mean-
besides Jordan, not really.
I mean, we're still waiting on Jesus Christ to come back.
Hey, what do you think about speaking kind of on that topic? What do you think about like the players on teams that they'll like be on like a crappy team, and then they get moved to like a really good team that wins like the championship that year, but they're just like bench players and they get
Like
a ring for
LeBron
that.
James?
Yeah, and they get a
Well,
ring.
wasn't there a football
Patrick
player that won
McCall?
2 rings by
Huh?
just sitting on the
Patrick
bench?
McCall.
There you go.
Yeah.
No, it was a basketball
Same shit.
player.
Yeah, basketball player that just
What
like
was his name? That
he
he
played
won.
for the Warriors
Patrick
too.
McCall.
Oh,
He just sat on the bench
yeah,
for 2
Patrick
championships.
McCall.
Yeah, he
I'm
just
telling
chilled,
ya.
bro. And he got the 2
nah,
rings.
but
yeah.
also
He did do work in the Warriors a little bit,
Yeah.
but for the
Kevin
for
Durant.
the- what?
he wasn't getting shit on the Thunder, and then he moved to the
But that's
fucking
different 'cause he-
Warriors.
Because he was putting in work. It's different when it's somebody that's like a bench player that's just there and
Yeah.
they're getting the ring, you know?
Oh, okay. So we're talking about players that suck. That
Yeah,
just
play-
suck.
play- Yeah,
don't
play-
start.
play-
Let's not.
I mean,
Let's not.
I would
not
still
starters.
probably take the ring.
Not
Yeah,
the
but
starters.
players that are just like barely putting any minutes and then like they get 2 rings, you know, like they might play like
Matt Barnes.
Yeah, Matt Barnes did
Matt
that
Barnes
too.
came back and he got a ring.
Does the sports equipment people get rings? the motherfucker that be watching
Well,
the
who was
clothes?
the Warriors?
They
the
should.
the,
I
the
think
They
they
should, right? The
Yeah.
Water Boys?
one of the
The
Warriors
Water
staff got a ring.
That's
I
all
remember
season.
that.
I know like the owners get rings and like the obviously the coaches and stuff, but I don't know about like the
Hey,
staff.
bro, get
I
the
think
Water
it
Boys
was
a ring. They deserve
the
it.
was he the
Or the little
equipment
homies that clean the
manager? I
court.
forgot
You know what I mean?
who.
Like,
Gen managers,
Hey,
all those
cuz you
fools, all those
No,
fools
I'm
get
saying
rings.
like
yeah.
he got pronounced.
Yeah.
The towel boy too.
you gotta hop in there fast, man.
Well, a couple of names that we might be able to like recognize right now that
no,
retired
like-
and came back.
Hey, the popcorn
That were
dudes in the
good?
stands, they
They were good,
They
yeah.
deserve a ring.
For real, they gotta walk all through that motherfucker,
You want to talk
man.
about popcorns?
So
Oh, damn.
Yeah,
Did you put extra butter on it at least?
That motherfucker with the hot chocolate backpack on.
Oh yeah, he deserve. Yeah, those
He
motherfuckers do
deserve a
deserve a
ring.
ring. Or the ones holding the cotton candy too.
Cotton candies. They
Yeah.
deserve a ring.
Speaking of which, somebody just asked another question. People not listening about shelter in place. I don't know if you guys want to talk about that.
we're not.
Are
here,
we
so
still? We're
can't
not
say
in shelter
shit.
in place anymore, though.
I know that's the thing, but
Yeah,
I guess she meant people that aren't like maintaining their distances, wearing masks. That
Oh,
sort
so
of
us?
So us.
Let's talk about that.
That's the wrong people to ask that
You know
shit.
what? I don't like people that do that. They shouldn't be doing that.
Y'all want to go to the bar downstairs after this?
You guys want to go to a bar and cough? All right, let's go.
All right, so what's the next topic?
Sure, next topic is a new swine flu.
The new swine flu?
I guess it's a new swine flu.
Why are they just
Oh
trying to
yeah,
kill
we.
us? Like,
I mean, I seen a couple
okay.
articles around, but I didn't
They're
really
just
get
trying to
into
keep
it.
us in fear, bro.
Yeah.
So I guess China has another
Of
disease.
course.
Of
they're gonna
course,
blame
China.
again.
I don't know, man. I don't know what to believe.
Fucking Trump doesn't even say Corona or COVID. He just says China disease.
Look, man, everybody's getting fed up with this whole corona shit. They realize it's all bullshit.
Yeah.
Well, it's not all bullshit. Yeah, it's really a real thing, but like, why are we still like right now we're shutting down bars again? Like Sacramento
Nah,
shut down all their bars already. Other states are shutting down all their bars
All
because
the major cities
because all these I was like, no, we're testing way positive than before, right?
I don't
But
trust
also
them
there's more
tests,
people
bro.
going back to work. That means there's more people getting tested. So obviously you're gonna have more test results being positive or negative. But who's dying from this is my question. The death rate ain't going up or down, but they ain't telling you that. They just saying
Here in
oh,
Monterey, I think it's been going up. I can alert today. I think 27 people today.
27 people today died.
No,
Nothing total.
In
like
total.
in total.
Yeah.
But what is the age, bro? Because from what I heard, it's like, yo, the people that was gonna die that ended up getting corona was gonna die from a regular flu anyways.
Yeah. I mean, we talked about this hella times, and I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know if this.
I just feel like we don't know what it's gonna do for us in the future, even if you have it.
One way my girl explained
I
it,
mean-
she says this disease is so new that we don't know what side effects come with it, like in the long run,
Exactly.
or if it's gonna mutate and affect you in a different way.
That's
You
what I'm
know,
talking
so
about,
it's
yeah.
like
It's like asbestos,
regardless,
right?
you don't want to get it because there's no vaccine for it. If you guys believe in vaccine,
Like asbestos, though. Like if you breathe that in, it's not gonna affect you now. It'll be later on because it attaches to your lungs and shit.
Yep.
So pretty much it's the same thing with this. It's like it attaches to your lungs, and who knows what's gonna happen later on down the line. You might not feel nothing now because you're young. You know what I mean? It's gonna be like when you're 40. Yep, it'll be a chronic thing.
So
exactly.
what's the mask doing though? Because the mask that we're wearing right now,
It's all
remember
precaution
they said,
at
but
this-
remember they said at the beginning it was like this shit really ain't gonna help unless you got the N95 mask that really got a filter through it. And now, oh no, just wear a regular surgical mask, but you need to wear this everywhere you go. But at the beginning, that surgical mask wasn't gonna do shit for you, right?
I think at this point it's gonna really be a battle of common sense. Who's really got common sense and who really doesn't. Because I mean, I don't think they're designed to even help us. A lot of the time they're telling us shit and we're dying anyways. Like in 9/11 when that happened in New York and they were telling people to breathe. It's okay to breathe the air, and like
No.
all those people pretty much died because of breathing the air. It's like. Okay, so they're not really designed to help us anyways. You gotta always have common sense. Even like, I don't understand people nowadays and not questioning shit like that. Like especially with like drinking bleach. Like people were dying. I heard somewhere recently with like 3 people died of drinking bleach and shit.
Drinking bleach. Or the thing is, no.
Like, what kind of
Trump
dumb
said
shit
he
is that?
Drank some shit that was like supposedly is supposed to clear your
Yeah,
system out.
yeah, I remember
But
that.
apparently people were buying the same thing, but it was to clean fish tanks instead of
Right.
to clean like.
Right, but see, like all of us, would you be dumb enough to really just drink that, or would you be like, fuck no, because that's not designed to go in my body at all?
but what if Griselda said it?
I still wouldn't do it. If they told me to jump off a bridge, would I do it? No.
What if,
No, maybe if Late Night with Ricky's told me to do it.
then you do it. Then you do it.
Well,
That's a reliable source.
Is it reliable? Because I haven't
course.
seen him in a while.
Yeah, he's kind of been
Taking
MIA,
a break. You
bro.
take
Okay.
a break.
He's
seen him
been,
in a
he's
while,
been rocking
bro.
in the mornings, Eric.
On his bike, yeah, I see that.
Hey, that's just hella fun though.
I bet.
Bike trail.
I'm gonna be a
I gotta get
biker
mine
now.
fixed.
Huh?
I gotta get mine fixed.
Get it? We could all go ride. It ain't that crazy. I ain't gonna lie though. The first day I rode it, I was winded. I got
Yeah,
a headache.
yeah.
I was fucking.
Were you wearing your
I was-
mask?
No,
I was about to
I was
say.
just winded. I'm like, okay, bike. Okay, fuck. It's gonna be hella easy,
I see
right?
these idiots running like exercising with the mask on. I'm like,
See that? See what I mean? That's what I'm talking about. In these days,
you
it's just
killing
gonna
yourself,
be.
bruh. Like,
It's
not
just
getting
gonna be
oxygen.
common sense versus
But I don't see
stupidity.
nothing
Really.
wrong with that because
Yeah.
they have those resistant masks. They already had those where
No,
you put them
no,
on to
like,
train.
No, it's like either the blue ones or like a straight
Surgical
like.
mask, just straight surgical.
Oh, I
like-
seen some
like
old
the
lady
ones
with
that-
a.
You're cutting off your air supply.
Yeah,
It's already
yeah,
hard to
big
breathe
time.
when you're
My
running.
doctor proved it too.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
I'm just saying, some people train with it for endurance.
that's a specific type of like.
I don't know.
Yeah, that's a different one. I know the ones you're talking about. I've seen
Well,
those, but
No, he's
the
talking about
ones-
the regular paper
yeah,
thing.
the
Surgical,
ones or the
like
ones that
doctor
like
masks.
we
nurse.
have or something
Okay,
like
okay,
that.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Any common mass, pretty much.
Yeah,
But you
not
got-
those specific fucking exercise. It trains your oxygen and how to breathe and shit. That's a specific one.
That's why you gotta wear those Sub-Zero and Scorpion masks, bro. Those are the
Bro, look it up. See if you can find one.
you can find them, bro.
Oh my god.
Oh no, those Sub-Zero ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna get a hold
Anyways,
of that. I'm
what
talking
was
about
this topic?
the ones Ricky was talking
Oh,
about.
yeah.
That was from the swine flu.
Oh well,
That's
we
what-
don't know much about it except that it's originating in China and they might cause another pandemic.
But how
I
do
think
we know
that's
it's
all they
originated
said.
there? Just because the
Just
news
because the
says?
news said it.
But fuck the news, because the news been fucking us over the entire time. They ain't really.
I mean,
Our whole lives.
I still think the news is controlled.
yeah, for sure. That's why to control the narrative. So they. do
So
it like
should we
art.
believe it? Should we be
I
scared?
don't, I don't believe anything anymore.
No,
bro.
but pretty much what Isaac said. Just have common sense, really.
I agree.
Take care of yourself like you've always done.
Yeah.
And stop panicking so much, because at the same time, death is inevitable. Death is going to come regardless whether it be around the corner or miles away. It's coming, you know what I mean?
You could definitely-
And yeah, you got to not live your life so much in fear. Have common sense, take care of yourself like you've always done, and you'll be fine. I think you should focus more on your loved ones and doing stuff that'll pretty much benefit you, like us doing the podcast and chilling. But at the same time, not like we're precautious, but not that precautious. I don't think we're over exaggerating.
Yeah.
Look, man, just take your vitamins. That shit's gonna help you out more than this mask will.
Take your CMOS,
Drink
guys.
water.
The CMOS, yeah, I like
CMOS
that.
fine.
I suggest.
Yeah.
Drink
waiting on my
water.
pack.
Extra vitamin D's, bro.
Put on your CBD
Yeah.
cream if you need to. You, know?
You buy it off the
Smoke
Cuddy
weed.
Jordan?
No, so Sebi's daughter.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Off online, huh?
Yeah.
Dope.
All right.
Yeah.
So what's our next
Smoke some
topic?
weed, bro. Just smoke some weed.
The next
Smoke some weed
The
too.
next and the last topic is reclosing states, such as I think Texas started reclosing.
I know we're starting to close stuff. We kind of touched bases on it a little bit.
My girlfriend
We're
said they're gonna be closing shit too.
We're starting with
Out here?
we're supposed to be the next county to close stuff. So I don't see the point in opening everything just for us to close again.
Yeah, reclosing it.
Yeah, what
Like
the fuck
pretty
is
much
that?
we just put ourselves at risk because there's so many people walking around not washing their hands. Let's just say the mask to an extent helps because your saliva is not going in no one else's
Yeah.
face when you
Yeah.
speak.
Yeah, to some percentage. Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know, man. I think we should have just waited it out till July and just be done with it.
Hopefully.
There's gonna be a lot of suffering after all this, man.
Yeah, like who knows? how-
Summer, they close the fair. They cancel the fair. They cancel other shit.
A PS5 is gonna be canceled, bro.
Maybe.
Nah.
I thought-
They'll send it
I mean,
online. They'll probably ship it to you.
It was already postponed.
Yeah, it was already postponed, but there's a good because they always come out in like November and December. But there's a good chance that like if they don't get suppliers, because all their suppliers are out in like China or Japan. So if they can't like if they can't source the material they need to even make them, there's no point in them even releasing it. They'll push it back to 2021. You know.
I mean,
true.
Japan's already
That's true.
back in action. They're already working already. We're the ones that are going into relapse. China was supposed to go into relapse, but I didn't hear nothing that they did. So I'm assuming they didn't. So we're the only ones that seems to be going on relapse.
Yeah, knowing us Americans, spoiled Americans,
Spoiled.
spoiled Americans.
Y'all seen that idiot with the Trump hat in the airlines? He had a Trump hat, but the face mask was over his eyes.
Oh yeah, in the airport.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, he was in the airplane.
Oh, he's in the airplane. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dumbass. I don't know, man. I don't know.
Maybe
how
he
he's-
didn't want the sun to hit his eyes.
You're in the plane,
There's still light.
in the middle.
I'm sorry,
in the
man,
middle.
But these Trump supporters just don't. They're not making it make
Stupid,
sense. They're
guys.
not making it make sense no matter what, and that's just not even to be biased or nothing. They're
Nah,
just
not even. It's just
like-
like
I mean, the best comeback they got is fake news. They're lying. That's
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
And then they have nothing else to prove it. That's pretty much.
That's it.
Yeah, I mean, also, DJ, you want to talk about your new logo? Talk about it, man. We didn't bring it up.
Yeah, I got shirts. I got men's shirts in black and white. I got female V-necks in white, burgundy, pink, and I believe black as well. We did hats. We did tote bags as well, which are right over here. I'm not sure if the camera could see it or if it's facing on there, but they're down here. Stickers. So, yeah, just a nice little summer little logo to it. Just kind of bring back the popping colors pretty much to it.
How did the jelly bean logo come to mind?
I was just, God woke me up one day and I was trying to get creative and I thought about it. Yeah, I thought about something that's already known, something that's already catchy to the attention of the eye, and I was like, what if I do that same type of jelly bean type of theme to it, but with definitely eating. And then on top of that, obviously, I mean, you eat jelly beans. You feel me? I mean, they're bomb too, and so it's like. So yeah.
Or there's a game where there's some nasty jelly beans.
I was about to say the Harry Potter ones, bro. You might fuck around and get the vomit one.
I will not risk
Or the
it.
booger.
Or the booger, or the pussy one. Oh wait, no.
What?
Oh wait, no, that was Spencer's.
What?
My bad.
What?
That was Spencer.
Oh, never mind.
Never mind.
Never
Well, yeah,
mind.
man, tap in. Ad definitely eating, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Definitely, as you can see, Eric is rocking his. He made his a little special.
Mm-hmm.
I really like that.
I like it too. I'm feeling it.
Detail.
Thank you. I had to add a little bandana.
There you go. There you go.
And you always got those nice vibrant colors of yellow and red, which is colors in a lot of logos like McDonald's and Burger King and all that shit. Because it said like those two colors together are very appealing to the eyes or whatever.
Correct.
And it strikes some type of
It's
some type of
attractive.
sense or something. Yeah, it's
Psychology
attractive.
says, yeah.
Pretty much. In a psychology sense, exactly.
Yeah.
Coca-Cola, red.
Everything, yeah.
So yeah, that was the
You
thing
know what I
behind it.
mean? Yeah.
Nice. All right. Anybody else got something they want to promote? Anything?
Mixtape dropping soon. Check it out. You know.
Ronsta.
Ronston.
I'm gonna start pimping.
Peacefully toxic. .1.
Yeah,
I got a new
Peacefully
porno
Toxic,
on
there
Bang
you go.
Bros.
Ron Van Dam.
If any females want to go ahead and get just like a free dick, I got my. Hey, don't come on, chill, bro.
I got the homie on the
Chill,
corner.
bro. I got the homie right
Yo,
here.
I got a girlfriend, nigga. Chill.
Nigga, please. Nigga, your hand is cool with it.
I got a girl. I'm locked out.
Lefty's cool with it, fool.
All right. Well, I think that pretty much cuts it. All right.
All right,
Peace.
slide through.
We appreciate
Slide.
everybody tuning in, man. We're really grateful for you guys, and
Yeah.
Thank you for tuning in.
Yeah. Thank you guys. See you guys next week.
slide.
Peace.